Hi, hello and welcome back to Mahmood's Garden Show. This is the third episode in the first season. Today we're going to look at a few things that I promised to do, which is like prepare the garden for the new growing season that's coming up very, very fast. If you look behind me here, what do you think is wrong with this picture? We've got a banana plant at the top of the bed. We've got a few of its babies or suckers that we need to either remove or decide to keep. We've also got a big agave americana that's produced some babies as well right in the middle of the patch. Obviously, that's not the thing that I want to do because my vision of this patch is to be flooded with flowers. Apart from these two big plants, we've got three lovely hippestrums bulbs. They produce every year, so we don't want to disturb those. Those are really, really happy where they are, and I want to keep them as they are. But the two things that are really need to be taken care of here is the Cactus. That's Spanish. Common name for it is the devil's tongue barrel, and you'll see why when you go close up to this one. And of course, we've got the other cacti here. Both of them just do not belong here. I think you've got to agree. Let's think a little bit about how we're going to replant these babies. So they need full sun, they need good drainage, they need their own microclimate. Where would an appropriate place do you think would be?
Getting on with the job. I went out this morning and got everything that I required in order to repot those two cacti. One of the worst things that you could do to a cactus is to overwater it, or allowing the water not to drain properly from the pot. If that happens, the cacti don't like their feet getting too wet for too long. Rot will set and it will die very, very quickly. I've seen that happen several times. So it's important to use the right soil mix in order for you to avoid all of that heartache. The soil mix that I found works best for me in my situation, and please, this is not the only answer. I'm sure there are plenty of others. And I know that there are some prepared soil mixes for cacti specifically, so you might want to experiment a little bit. What worked for me is sand, 2 parts or 3 parts of sand with 1 part of potting mix, and then I put in a little bit of slow release fertilizer. I've actually done a little bit more research on the internet, and I found that perlite works actually better than just sand and will allow for better drainage. So I went out, and lo and behold, the local supplier does have plenty of them. And I was quite surprised to actually see that they're actually manufactured in Saudi, so just next door. So they're available plenty, and the price is not that bad either. So what I'm going to do now is mix all the quantities together. You see that I've got the pots in front of me that I chose. And before I go and remove the cacti from the ground, I want to make sure that everything is prepared for them and move them to the new home. A couple of points for you to remember. The cacti needles are sharp. The cacti needles can go through your skin. There are several ways that you can do to protect yourself, one of which is the best thing is actually use a proper attire and proper glove. What I like to do as well is wrap them in towels once I've dug around them. Wrap the towel around them so that it can protect them in transport and to protect yourself as well from the needles. Just use common sense when you're moving any plant. Okay, here we go. This is a vicious, vicious plant. You really have to be very careful how you handle it. Now, if any of you know what the other one is called, please let me know. That's lovely nonetheless. Unfortunately, it has a crack on it. So hopefully, these are very, very sturdy plants. I think we'll have to stake this one. It's not a problem. For the time being, I can use this guy. There you have it. I think what's left to do in this particular adventure is just to water them and just watch them and hope that they will actually take to the new home. I will keep you updated with what's going on. I think, just judging from previous experiences, they're quite very tough plants and you've got to do a lot to actually kill them. Stay tuned. I would really appreciate it if you can subscribe to my channel, and do keep introducing yourself, letting me know about your gardening techniques. I'm here to learn, and I will be very generous with my knowledge. So until then, thank you very much again for watching. This is Mahmood Al-Yousif bidding you a very, very good green thumb. Cheers.